Welcome to our journey into eco-friendly garden art, where creativity meets sustainability. Today, we'll explore how you can transform everyday discarded items into stunning garden treasures. The best part? You don't need a big budget to create something truly special, just imagination and a willingness to see beauty where others see waste. This video will guide you through inspiring and practical ways to design garden art using upcycled materials. From broken pots to weathered wood, and from forgotten glass jars to rusted metal, you'll discover how each piece can take on new life outdoors. Eco-friendly garden art is not just about saving money, it's about reducing waste and giving your outdoor space a unique, personal touch. Every creation you make tells a story, reminding you that sustainability can be both rewarding and beautiful. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and get ready to see your garden with fresh eyes. By the end of this video, you'll be brimming with creative ideas to bring your outdoor sanctuary to life. Upcycling is more than just reusing old items, it's about elevating them into something new, functional, and beautiful. In the garden, this can mean turning an old chair into a flower stand or reshaping a worn-out watering can into a quirky planter. These projects add character to your space while honoring the environment. Unlike recycling, which often breaks materials down, upcycling keeps the integrity of the item intact. This not only saves energy but also preserves the history and charm of each object. A chipped teacup doesn't lose its worth, it becomes a whimsical succulent holder, sparking joy with its imperfections. Every time you upcycle, you breathe creativity into your garden while keeping one more object out of the landfill. It's a win-win for you and the planet. Think of it as storytelling with materials. Each upcycled piece holds memories of its past and promises a new life in your garden. The magic lies in perspective. If you can shift how you see junk, you unlock endless possibilities for creating art that is both eco-friendly and personal. One of the biggest joys of eco-friendly garden art is how inexpensive it can be. Instead of rushing to the store, look around your home, garage, or even your neighborhood. Old tires, mason jars, chipped dishes, or forgotten furniture can all become the foundation for your next masterpiece. Budget-friendly doesn't mean boring, it means resourceful. With a splash of paint, a little sanding, or a touch of creativity, items that once seemed useless can become centerpieces. For example, an old wooden ladder can transform into a tiered plant display that costs you nothing but effort. You don't have to be an artist to make your garden stand out. All it takes is experimenting with what you already have and letting your imagination do the work. Sometimes the most stunning results come from the simplest ideas, like stacking colorful bottles to create a glowing garden totem. Remember, beauty in the garden is not about how much you spend, but about the love and creativity you pour into it. Glass is one of the easiest and most magical materials to upcycle into garden art. Old bottles, jars, and even broken glass can be given a second life with a little imagination. Their ability to catch and reflect sunlight adds instant charm to any outdoor space. One simple idea is creating colorful bottle borders along pathways. By burying glass bottles upside down, you can form a sparkling edge that glows in the sun. It's a cost-free way to turn something ordinary into a radiant feature. Broken glass pieces can also be transformed into mosaics. Cover a flower pot, stepping stone, or table with shards arranged into patterns, sealing them with grout for safety. What once was discarded now becomes a conversation piece filled with color and texture. Remember, glass is fragile, so always handle with care and wear gloves while working. With creativity and patience, you'll soon find your garden shining with jewels that cost nothing but your effort. Weathered wood, fallen branches, and old furniture scraps can become some of the most charming elements in an eco-friendly garden. Wood has a natural warmth that blends beautifully with plants, making it ideal for rustic garden art projects. An old wooden pallet can be transformed into a vertical garden wall, perfect for herbs or small flowers. With just a few nails and some soil pockets, you'll create a stunning piece that doubles as functional greenery. Branches and driftwood can be repurposed into sculptural art. Whether you arrange them into natural fences, hang them as decor, or weave them into trellises, they add an earthy, organic feel to your space. Even an old chair can be hollowed out to cradle a cluster of vibrant blooms. Working with wood invites you to play with shapes and textures, giving your garden a cozy, handcrafted look. Plus, each piece tells a story, showing that beauty doesn't have to be bought, it can be built. Metal objects, even when rusty, carry an industrial charm that can add depth and contrast to your garden. From old watering cans to bicycle wheels, the possibilities for turning metal into art are endless. What once seemed worn out can become a striking focal point. For example, a vintage watering can make a wonderful hanging planter, while a rusted wheel can be repurposed into a trellis for climbing plants. These items not only hold practical use but also bring a nostalgic feel that sparks curiosity. Tin cans can be punched with patterns and turned into lanterns. At night, they scatter light in beautiful designs across your garden, proving that simple objects can become magical with just a little effort. Embracing metal's natural patina adds authenticity. Don't be afraid of rust. It adds character and makes each piece unique. With metal, imperfection is beauty, and your garden becomes a gallery of timeless, upcycled treasures. Stones, tiles, and broken ceramics are some of the most versatile materials for eco-friendly garden art. Their durability ensures they withstand the elements, and their textures create a natural yet artistic feel in any outdoor space. One creative option is to build a mosaic pathway with old tiles or broken plates. Arranging colorful pieces into patterns turns a simple walkway into an artistic journey. It's a project that costs little but transforms the entire garden's atmosphere. Small stones can be painted into ladybugs, bees, or inspirational words. Scatter them throughout the garden for delightful surprises visitors can discover as they wander. Even unpainted stones can be stacked into cairns or spirals, creating sculptures that harmonize with nature. Ceramics, like old bowls or chipped mugs, can be repurposed as charming planters. By embracing their flaws, you celebrate imperfection as part of your garden's beauty. Each stone and shard tells its own story of resilience and creativity. Planters are one of the easiest and most fun ways to repurpose items for garden art. Almost anything that can hold soil has the potential to nurture plants and bring life to unexpected objects. For example, Old boots or shoes make quirky planters. They add personality while reminding us that nothing truly has to go to waste. Similarly, kitchen colanders, baskets, or even suitcases can become unique plant holders that catch the eye. Hanging planters offer another opportunity. Repurposed cans, teapots, or baskets suspended from tree branches add vertical layers of greenery. This not only saves space but also creates visual interest, turning every corner of your garden into a mini display. The joy of creative planters lies in their playfulness. They blur the line between art and function, making your plants part of the story. Each one becomes a centerpiece that reflects your style and care for the environment. Light transforms a garden after sunset, and upcycled materials offer endless possibilities for creating eco-friendly illumination. Old jars, bottles, and tins can all become glowing features that add warmth and magic to your space. One simple idea is filling mason jars with solar fairy lights. Placed along pathways or hung from branches, they create a whimsical, starlit effect without using electricity. Another approach is crafting tin can lanterns. By punching holes into the sides, you can create patterns that cast intricate shadows when a candle or LED light is placed inside. It's budget-friendly, safe, and endlessly customizable. Repurposed chandeliers or old lamps can also be given a second life outdoors. With weather-safe bulbs or solar conversions, they add elegance and surprise. Lighting brings your garden art to life, ensuring it shines day and night. Now that we've explored glass, wood, metal, stone, ceramics, planters, and lighting, it's time to see how these elements can harmonize in your garden. Think of your space as a canvas where every piece contributes to a larger story. Mix and match textures and colors. Pair a rustic wooden ladder with a mosaic stone path. Add glowing jars nearby and surround it with planters made from old boots. Suddenly, your garden becomes an immersive experience, not just a collection of plants. The beauty of eco-friendly garden art is its uniqueness. No two gardens will look alike, because no two people will see objects in the same way. Each upcycled treasure reflects your personality and your care for the planet. So, let your creativity flow. Start small, experiment, and enjoy the process. With each project, you'll transform your garden into a sanctuary filled with charm, character, and sustainable beauty.